What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Borat Subsequent Moviefilm, Delivery of Prodigious Bribe to American Regime for Make Benefit Once Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. Woo! Man, that was a mouthful of a title. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Amazon Studios for granting me the screener to this new film. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this video review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. Look, I was a huge fan of the first film. It was one of the most brilliant mockumentary satires ever made. But to be honest with you, I was skeptical about this sequel when I heard that it was happening because the first movie came out not during presidential election year. The first movie was pretty much a criticism of George W. Bush. It was 3 years into the Iraq War, and the majority of Americans, including Hollywood elites, fell for Bush's lies. So Borat was like the lone voice in the wilderness shouting, "America, War of Terror," which made the character at the time extra badass. But this sequel that's being released just a few weeks from Trump versus Biden showdown at the ballots, it just reeks of obvious deliberate attempt by Sacha Baron Cohen to sway voters. It's kind of like that viral video of naked celebrities telling you to vote. It may seem well-intentioned, but it comes off as them making it about them. Hey, look at me. Aren't I a good person for doing this? This is activism, right? Did I score some activist points with this? That's what this Borat sequel appears to me. An agenda movie through and through. And if you look at the polls, Donald Trump's approval rating is actually pretty low. He only has his base. The majority of Americans hate him. So this movie does nothing but pile on or add itself to the pile onto the film itself. Do I enjoy this latest installment? There are several moments that crack me up, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if you categorize this as Sacha Baron Cohen recycling stuff or doing the same thing he did 14 years ago, fact of the matter is, there is nobody right now more genius than Sacha Baron Cohen at making fun of right-wingers. In a way, this movie is sort of like an extension of his 2018 series Who is America, where he basically exposed a lot of the racist legislators in our country. And here's what's clever about his tactics. Yes, Borat can be abrasive, and that's how Sacha designs the character. But when dealing with the people that he plans to trap, he basically just gives them enough rope for them to hang themselves, as the old saying goes. Give them enough rope and they'll show their true selves. Just as it plays out in many of the scenes in this film, it may not always work 100% of the time, but when it does, it's a thing of beauty. And it may not be as hysterical as how it was in 2006, but the ballsiness of putting himself in the lion's den is unbelievable. Just unbelievable. The weakest link of this entire film is Borat's daughter. I'm not sure who the actress is that plays the daughter, but without spilling spoilers, there's a segment halfway through when she's left alone to carry the story and she's not able to. That's when the movie kind of drags and she tries too hard. I understand that when it comes to sequels, one of the usual formulas is to bring in an estranged family member, but the father-daughter dynamic here doesn't always land, and at times it's often preachy. But I do appreciate some of Borat's personal growth moment that, in my opinion, does need to be addressed and I'm glad they did. So, comedy-wise, Borat Subsequent Moviefilm starts out strong, and then kind of plateaus in the middle, and then ends on a fairly decent note. And for what it's worth, despite this being not a perfect sequel, it's good to have Borat back.